about Fantasy Critic talk.
Mhm.
Are we gonna like look at the site?
I
Or are we
mean,
just gonna
we
Yeah,
we
I've
can, I
got it
suppose.
loaded up.
Okay.
Works for me.
If you want to go peek at my other two leagues, you're welcome to, I guess.
Nah, I'm good.
I didn't think so.
I'm good.
Hey, Crispy.
I don't want to steal any of your ideas.
I'm
All right, now
winning
you're
one
just
of them
being
right now.
rude. Now you're just being rude, Brad.
Are you your Reset Era League you're winning?
No, a group of friends of mine.
Group of friends.
Mhm.
Are
He's
you
like, that's
are
not
you
impressive
beating
at
up
all.
casuals? Are you beating up casuals?
No.
Chris Dave. Do they do a weekly video game podcast?
They did a
Nobody
podcast
does
for a little
weekly
bit.
video game. Nobody does a weekly video game podcast.
Hello.
That mic sounds good.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, I checked. I double checked. I triple checked. Double checked.
We'll need to check again before we actually hit record on Audacity.
I did.
All right. Well, let's play some trailers.
Let's watch some fucking trailers.
Computer, what happened?
You died upon
It is November though,
the
by the way.
cloning chamber program
So like,
was
you
put
know,
into effect.
You must be joking.
not a lot of new trailers hitting these days.
I have some more troubling news as well. We need to fix all the humankind systems.
What's up, Dead Master Yomi?
Rebuilding humankind seems like a hassle.
All right, I'm sold on the electrocuted skeleton. I'm in.
That's all it takes for you these days?
That's all it takes.
Okay.
Ooh, that looks fun.
I really thought we were working buddies, Orb.
We are, so get to work.
Kentum. That's a weird
Damn near
name.
killed him.
Kentum damn near killed him. What's up, Bog Noise?
Brad Skate, Dead Master Yomi.
No players online.
Dude, wait, I gotta add a trailer for
The mind.
hang on, what's this called?
The audio in this trailer is hurting my ears.
Computer in every home, business, and school.
My God. What is happening in this fucking trailer?
I mean, is it a point and click? Just
This
horror
looks like
game?
it's meant to be a
or-
horror game.
Yeah.
Is that how you're supposed to interact with a gramophone? Shoot it?
In a civilized society, maybe.
There is a I'll go find the. All right, added a trailer.
Was that the Amityville horror I just saw?
It looked like it.
One of the
That's weird. That was a weird trailer.
one of the more active
Oh no, careful.
Fantasy Critic Discord sickos. His name's Freeze, and he's also like I guess he's an indie game dev. He just released his second game, and well, I think it's his second game, and he's like, hey, you know, it's up for grabs in Fantasy Critic, y'all. If y'all want it on your rosters, it's been kind of like a running joke, right? Because you know, he's like, it's probably not gonna get many professional reviews or anything, which is probably true, but it's it's funny because I was telling him, I was like, oh man, you just need to get Jacob Geller to like talk about your game in one of his videos, and you haven't made. And today, Jacob Geller tweeted about the game just randomly. or he tweeted about reading a review about the game, which I didn't even realize it got a review. I don't think that it's like a top critic or anything, but it's kind of fun.
That's cool and all, but we just talked right over this new. I want to play Peak again, guys. Is what I'm trying to say.
It's a new biome with spiders.
Yeah,
Spiders.
but like is this? Yeah.
Okay, it's not.
Wait, what? I was like, I'll watch a trailer for Akira Yamaoka music.
There's not much to say about Peak, but why do you want to play Peak again?
It was fun.
No, I know, but like, there's so many friend
laughed
slap
so hard
games.
in my
Everyone's playing like the one where you ride in the RV now. You're driving the RV.
Be like everybody else.
Well, I mean,
I like the look of this game, and I like Akira Yamaoka.
this still doesn't have a release date though.
Oh, that is straight out of Metro.
I forgot what this game's called, but I'm here for it. It's probably going to be janky as fuck, though. Let's be real.
Well, I think you played the demo. This is Total Chaos, which is a remake of a.
I have never played the demo.
I thought
We've watched a trailer for it, for sure, but I've never played a demo for it.
But you said like you tried it and it wasn't for you. Maybe that was Carlos.
That was probably Carlos.
What is the next frontier for generic textures for horror games? Because of the past 10, 15 years, it's been meat walls. So, like, what is the next thing? Because I'm just so tired of seeing meat walls. They're not scary anymore.
I'll have to think about that one. Have they ever been scary, meat walls?
I mean, like Dead Space 1, yeah.
That's fair.
Dead Space 1 had meat walls? I thought you were on a spaceship.
Never
being overtaken by an alien species.
Also, I think meat walls were around far longer than Dead Space.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, but it
Silent
feels
Hill
like
has
Dead
a fair
Space is
share
like
of
the
meat
big
walls.
one to me.
Silent Hill has its fair share of meat walls, but Silent Hill...
Well, those were like rust walls and that, just decay. For the most part.
There's plenty of actual meat walls in Silent Hill.
Okay. I had forgotten about this game. This game disappeared for a while.
Hey, Chris Davis, are you going to play Arc Raiders? Is anybody here going to play Arc Raiders?
I don't want to play it right now.
You're not. But Chris B or Chris Davis seems like they're
like
kind of...
I wanted to play it, but then they added the PvP aspect, and that killed it for me.
That's
Wait, really?
thing.
Yeah,
But
because
you
I
play
played
PvP
PvPvE extraction shooters, and
Yeah.
I'm kind of done with that.
What did you play?
The Division.
You love the Division.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
But I would always play PvE. When I go into the Dark Zone, I go in there with people, but I just play things solo these days. I feel like this trailer is showing off way too much.
But
I got
Arc
my
Raiders...
first paycheck. I'm gonna fucking buy it tonight.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Let's
Do it.
fucking
Fucking
go.
Let's fucking go, Crispy. Don't forget to buy it on Steam.
Shut the fuck up, you freeloaders.
How's your PC? I mean, can you? You know, I've been playing Keeper, and I'm like, you know, I'm
It's
fine.
online
I eventually found DLSS, but the problem is my computer's almost 9 years old now.
Sure.
You're starting to feel it.
I mean, my
I'm
computer's
starting to feel it.
I only got this computer like 3 or 4 years ago. So I'm still
Yeah,
pretty
you're
good.
still sitting good. The only problem is I don't see like a point in my life now where, at least not with the way things are now, with the way things cost and everything. Like I don't see myself like responsibly building a PC, like as a responsible person.
What about irresponsibly building a PC?
No, I mean, but I'm saying like I got
Yeah, but,
two.
like when your kids are old enough to use it with you, then you'll be like, "Oh, this is for the family.
I'm doing it for the
Not
kids.
just my computer."
A lot.
This looks sick.
One of those two is gonna be a computer nerd. You fucking know it, Brad.
Yeah, that's a father-son bonding moment.
Definitely Henry.
Yeah, and then it'll be like,
Enjoy.
"I'm gonna teach you how to build a computer, son."
Show you how to build the ultimate Roblox machine.
I'm sorry.
The problem is
you
it
and I are
costs
gonna
too
learn how to build a computer together, son.
Was that the demon dog from Ghostbusters? Did anybody else just see that?
Probably.
Pterodox?
Yeah.
Does look pretty good. The hell is this?
No, but I like it. I'm here for it.
Just randomly clicking on stuff on game trailers these days. They're not always winners.
It's like if Stranger Things was Diablo 2.
Yeah, I'm getting those vibes.
More things should just be Diablo 2.
Correct.
Suddenly art. December 2nd? That's fair game.
Kingdom of Night.
Whoa.
Who made that?
Lou? Is anyone there? Where are you? Fuck, Lou. What have we done?
Here's a demo for that Kingdom of Night game.
Finally.
Think I'm gonna peep.
This is crazy. You guys are crazy.
They do not see, but they hear.
David Hayter?
Is that David Hayter?
That is.
I'm starting to think this whole horn.
This looks
land
pretty cool,
thing
too.
isn't such a great idea.
What the fuck?
Looks like we're not in Kansas anymore. I'm looking for my friend Lou.
Perhaps on our own path, unreachable for you yet.
You know, I was
Still
playing
think that I saw
Silent Hill F
a
while my mother-in-law was in town, and
silhouette.
she
Somebody
walked
was in
into the
the
room,
house.
and she just happened to walk in when I was fighting one of those big monsters with all covered in like pregnant bellies or boobs or whatever the fuck those are. It was awkward.
Gross!
Was she like, that thing doesn't look very fun to fight?
Yeah.
And you were like,
She's like,
"You're
I really wish the
correct."
combat in these games was a bit like tighter.
Wait. What's missing from this picture?
Title?
Yeah, the title for the fucking game. What?
Oh,
But
for a second I was like, is the game
maybe
called
it's
Horns because
fade-
it's your shirt?
No, maybe it just showed it at the end of the trailer.
It says, I hate this place. But you figured that would be on that that end card.
Yeah.
You'd think so.
I figure.
What a spectacular view! This land is truly blessed.
It is, for now, but the encroachment keeps affecting more and more of it. Blightstone Woods, just for one example.
Take heart. The fact that you've preserved as much as you have is something to be applauded. Sites like this are a forgotten memory for us in Vermeil.
When's this game coming out?
Our people need help now.
March, I think.
The Sacrosanctum
Damn.
offers them the hope they need to live.
Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2 came out on the Switch first, right?
Faces its death.
No.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, Eleanor.
What?
Oh, Eleanor.
Do this.
I feel like they're revealing twists in the trailer.
Yeah.
It has been many years.
That woman with the Rathalos. I'm certain she was my mother. Why did she come here? For what reason did she cross the Meridian?
You're not the only one here who's curious about Lady Amara.
Wait, was that Mom?
The future of Azuria
Yes.
rests on your shoulders, and you
She's
sat
mommy.
yourself down right in front of
Hot
an assassin.
mom.
Are you out of your mind?
I know this is a lot to take, but just try to remember the old saying. Wings of curiosity take you farther than a cage of caution.
Arkfeld. Sick. Seems like it'd be painful writing an Arkfeld, though. I mean, really. I mean, a Ray Dow.
Truly caused so much destruction over there.
Is Arkfeld in this game? Actually?
You gotta have a proper saddle.
If they have wild monsters in this game, then
Wait, what was the one they were teasing? Raid Out?
that was Raid Out. That was not a.
I'm not looking
tease.
at the trailer.
Oh. What are you doing? See,
I just realized I have money for the first time in like a year.
So I'm so happy for you.
Opening
Crispy.
Magic the Gathering packs? What
Yeah,
are you doing?
spend it.
Oh man.
No, I'm not. I'm buying a jacket that I want.
Preach yourself.
What about a
Oh god, I could cry.
an Enterprise D Lego set?
I don't make that much money.
Yeah.
I mean, that set looks pretty sick, but I don't know if it looks like even $200 thick.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool that you get the whole crew.
Yeah.
And that Wrecker comes with his trombone.
There's even a spot.
Trombone.
There is a spot. That's kind of sick.
Oh my god.
They're cooking!
Yep, I'm in. I'm playing this.
There you go.
Alright. Raw meat and milk. Oh, it's a soup. That one guy has a porksy on his fucking papoose.
Excuse me? On his what?
In a papoose. On his papoose.
Papoose.
A papoose?
That's kind of a cool armor. Oh, that's cute. Oh, look at the Monster Hunter Rise.
Damn, look
Dude,
at all these
what? This
pre-order
looks
bonuses.
sick. Fuck you guys. I'm playing this game.
These games are sick.
Shut up, Brad.
Were they-
You
were
didn't
they-
invent liking games!
I mean,
I did talk about the last one on the podcast
You did.
quite a bit.
I almost played the last one on your
Again?
recommendation, and then I didn't.
No, this is something.
and then I thought better of it, and I didn't.
Get, like,
I
you know how?
couldn't the humility.
Wait, why are we watching another trailer
Shut the.
for the
Shut up and watch. You know,
We're gonna
the,
actually see gameplay and not cinematics.
Because fucking Monster Hunter's back, baby.
that.
It's
I.
been
You know
back.
how I usually rant about games that having voice acting, and people are like, "Oh, Brad, what's stupid idiot." But like with this latest Pokemon game, dude, everyone sounds like me right now. Like people are finally like pushed to the limit. Are like, all right, this is ridiculous that this doesn't have voice acting.
That
And I
Brad
think
guy
it's
was
because
right.
people saw the $14 million budget, which is just just the most absurd
$14
thing.
million. Is that true?
The most absurd thing. Yeah. The most recent Pokemon game cost like $13-14 million or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
but you can't put a price tag on charm, can you?
No, it's not even. It's just embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing because they got hacked and people can now see what people knew, right? People knew that like they weren't spending shit on the Pokemon games, but now people know for sure just how little they're spending on them, and it's crazy. Because people were like, you know, oh, voice acting is just really expensive. You fucking morons.
You rubes.
It's... If the kickstarted Ayuden Chronicles can be fully voiced, then fucking any game can be. Okay.
Riders form bonds with monsters, living with them in harmony.
These are the longest trailers ever made in the
No,
history
this
of
is a one of
5
your
minutes.
like rock star style breakdowns, Nick. You love them. You love them.
Oh,
I'm waiting for the
Let's go with-
breakdown.
there's no breakdown here. This is just
It
trailer.
is absolutely.
The protagonist of this story is the prince or princess of Azuria, a rider. bonded
Princess
with
in
the
my
Rathalos.
game.
Princess for goddamn sure.
Of course.
And Monster Hunter games is dicey.
In addition, they're the
Oh, you think
captain
they'll
of a
give you
group
more
called the
armor
Rangers.
options in this post Wilds?
The Rangers' duties include
Like, can the ladies
investigating
wear
the
some
egg
dude
hordes
mix?
appearing around the region, along with identifying and protecting endangered species in order to restore the environment's balance.
That Gypsyros isn't
Oh,
really dead. He's
It's
just
like an
pretending to be dead.
environmentalist Monster Hunter game. That's cool.
The protagonist is joined by several other riders, members of the Rangers.
Are you gonna tell him, Crispy? Sorry.
What?
Wait, what'd you say?
No, it's just literally every single Monster
There's
Hunter game.
Eleanor,
It's just some
princess
dumb.
Oh yeah, like how like
the
it's a
Rangers'
very
activities.
patriarchal, misogynist game where if you're a woman, you can only wear.
No, not that part about how it's always about the balance of the
the balance of
ecosystem.
nature. It's actually really
The
beautiful that we're
Rangers
killing these monsters
loves
because
food.
nature, the circle of life.
One of a long line of royal felines in service to Azuria is the protagonist's.
You see, if we didn't
Pelican.
brutally murder those monsters, then they would throw off the balance and
I love
start
the
eating
meme
other
that-
even more innocent monsters.
It's
The
the
newest entry in the series,
Squidward
Monster
meme where it's
Hunter
like me to my
Stories 3,
favorite
Twisted
monster that's
Reflection.
baby girl to me, and it's like
Begins with the
Squidward in that kid's
protagonist
face, like
showing the
we're
road
gonna
to Sophia,
fucking kill
the newest
you.
member of the Rangers.
That's funny.
Magnum Ala.
Show us some fucking gameplay.
Then,
Is
spurred
Nicaragua
by
in
an
this game?
incident, They begin to realize they know precious little.
Is that
about
really
the
a
current
monster?
State of the world, nor humankind's hand.
I didn't think it was going to be a story
Their
right
quest
now.
for the truth leads them to
I
cross
did.
the northern meridian on a sojourn into.
I don't
forbidden
think
ground.
the reveal trailer had any actual gameplay. It feels like they've
Show
only
me
been
what the
showing
game
off
looks like.
cinematics.
It's also largely possible that you don't know what the gameplay looks like in this series.
Absolutely, that is correct.
So you don't know that you're not seeing, like when you're seeing gameplay and when you're not.
Show
But
me
this
a UI. Show me button prompts. Show me something.
The first trailer had a ton of gameplay in it.
Let's move on with our lives.
There's probably another one right after this.
No, thank God. I would have skipped it. Oh, this
Oh,
looks like
the
a Carlos
fingers.
joint.
The fingers. What the fuck?
I am not a fan of this art
So it's
style.
pick three. It's a pick three. Pick between three options.
I don't know how I feel about the art style, but I like the sound effects.
The art style is the reason anyone even clicked on that trailer.
Not me. Ah, yes. This one.
Shut up, Dick.
We watched this trailer for this game.
Wait, did we?
I don't
We watched
recall this at
Possessors
all.
Trailers. Not this trailer, but we watched trailers for this game previously on several trailer calls. What the fuck?
This is Dispatch.
No, it's not.
Not Dispatch. Is this demon going to sit on the copier? No.
Oh, okay.
Hyperlight is the hyperlight.
Yeah. I forget about the name of this game every time. And I hope this does some good for them. Oh, next week. Okay.
Welcome, renegade. I have another bounty for you. But I don't pay for mercy.
Oh yeah, this looks pretty wild.
What's wild about it?
Headshots.
Chris Davis, I will not be accepting guff on this subject from you of all
I'm
people.
legitimately asking a question like, what is the big exciting thing about
Just
it?
fucking use your fucking eyes!
It looks like Destiny. That's all I see.
Just wait.
I mean, it looks kind of different.
I mean, the one thing I'll give it is it looks like it looks like they tried to get.
Okay, they're gonna start showing off the exotic armors, and I am so fucking pissed.
Okay.
I like that pistol. I don't know what that was, but I like it.
But you can afford some loot boxes now, bro. Get your skins.
Get some silver. There, look. Titans get a fucking jetpack.
Okay, that's cool.
And Warlocks get more fucking rift bullshit. I hate it. I hate this fucking game. I hate this fucking game.
Okay.
Wait, a lightsaber?
Yeah.
You guys didn't know they were adding a lightsaber to the game?
Wait, they can't do that.
And it like actually like deflects fire. You can throw it. Like it's crazy.
Is that legal?
Wait, what class?
They
gets
are
the
doing
lightsaber?
this with Lucasfilm. Like this is an official Star Wars. Like
fucking bowcaster.
This armor looks very
That is.
This is
Okay.
like, yeah. Yeah. I don't know, it's
I was
kinda
like, that looked like Han's blaster for a second there, and I was like,
It
oh.
is. And like the Briar pistol from the Jedi Knight series and Andor.
Okay.
It's got
Alright.
fucking Mando's like fucking sniper rifle. It's got
What's with Darth's shoulder pads though?
Because he's a fucking Titan. And
Fucking
Titans
Titans.
just look like goofy
That's
assholes.
the only
Okay.
good Titan is a dead Titan. Am I right?
Dude, fucking, you are preaching to the goddamn choir, okay? I hate those fuckers.
Wait, but what does your class get?
Warlock. Oh, my class gets that fucking stupid ass.
Oh, I really need to play this so bad.
And the Kylo Ren armor.
Maybe he's got an iron stomach. Do we know anybody like that? Super digestion?
Looks like the Red Ring was behind this.
I thought Crispy might be all about this.
Dude, I'm not all about anything that you guys haven't bought for the last fucking year, okay?
That's fair. That's fair.
But that's all changing today.
But Chris Davis, why haven't you picked this up? You've shown interest.
Yeah, I've been waiting until, because it's episodic, I was waiting until it was all out.
We've had that conversation already.
Oh.
Chris Davis waits until it's
You
all
got to buy
said and
the
done.
official HBO DVD set or whatever.
Yes, yes. The 4K Blu-ray.
What is up, guys? Angry Shark Gamer here.
Wait, no.
I don't
Just
like
keep
this.
watching.
Let's get into the game.
Keep watching.
We can go. Chop, chop, chop. What's good, everyone? Hey. How you all doing? You're gonna have to support me here. First
This
match.
looks legally distinct Counter-Strike.
Are you Angry Shark Gamer? Let's just play. No special treatment. Let's get stuck in. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, that was pretty good. I can't lie.
Damn it. Where'd he come from? Oh.
Jesus, take a chill pill, man.
Little help, anyone?
You're putting the angry in Angry Shark.
Ugh, is this it? I don't think I'm getting it, to be honest. Also, none of you have my back. I'm dying left, right, and center out here.
You can always play something else.
Guys?
Oh,
Where did
I
everyone
see
go?
what's going on. Oh, it's a horror game.
This is the game from the dude in my Discord Fantasy Critic League.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
It takes a war. That's the guy.
That
Jacob
Geller was posting about today.
Okay, all right.
Wait, so is it a horror game?
It's a you gotta play it game.
War as
well,
hell.
you got to play it game. Okay, you got it. You got it. Ah, we reached the end.
He did another game that like, you know, some people played. What's it called? It's called The Corridor.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
You walk across a room and press a button.
I don't know.
Oh, what? That's wild.
This one actually sold quite a few copies, according to Steam DB. A game by Thomas McKinnon, who is spends most of his time playing Fantasy Critic these days, apparently.
Damn, way to call him out. All right. How are we doing this? How are we doing this?
Well, we open Audacity.
I mean, like, how are we for the benefit of people watching at home? How are we going to talk about Fantasy Critic and give them something to look at?
Well, okay, I can go back to the trailer talk. And I can do this. 1 second.
Bless you. In case you're just tuning in, guys, we're going to do a podcast tonight. We're just going to talk about Fantasy Critic. We're a little overdue talking about the league and our league and the community leagues and all this stuff. We did this last year. We kind of like recapped what's happened so far and what's going on with the community league. So we're going to do that tonight.
And there's a lot of stuff to discuss in our own league, of course. Fucking crispy over here.
Oh, why did something happen this week?
Dude, shut up.
Was there some motion this week?
Some motion in the ocean?
Sorry, I've been busy at work.
Maybe
on
the most
league.
overperforming game of the year, possibly.
Oh, it's overperforming when it's a game that Brad doesn't like.
No, come on.
That's pretty accurate, actually, Brad.
Come on, dude.
Dude, one of the
I talk to these people all day long. Okay, ain't nobody was expecting
reviews I saw for this game.
That's the problem, Brad. You are spending way too much time talking to these people. That's a lot, man.
Yeah.
No, but whatever. It's. I mean, I could just say you don't know what you're talking about, but whatever. I mean,
it just makes your case worse.
You of all people, Chris Davis.
Blowback.
My God.
Blowback.
My God.
Listen, everything I was saying about Marathon still holds true. Like, the market is waiting for well, we'll talk about it.
We will talk about it. Look at that. Crispy's on point, recognizing his saver for the show.
Are we audio recording this?
Yeah, I was going. Yeah, figured. Okay. So, do you want to talk about our league first and then talk about community leagues, or other way around? How do you want to do it?
Don't know. It doesn't matter. Maybe our league first.
You're gonna have to share with me the links to it.
This is going to be a one-segment show.
The links to the community leagues, because I don't think am I following them? 1, 2, 3.
Oh no, you're not following.
I'm missing some.
The links are in Discord and in the fantasy or in the welcome channel.
Okay, give me a second.
Up, Johnny Plank?
Let me work on getting those followed, and then
hang tight, everybody. Hang tight. I can't wait for this podcast because it's gonna be just Brad shaming me.
Shaming you?
Yeah.
About what?
I missed another deadline. I still have an open slot, and I was like, I'll bid on something this week, and it just never happened.
Oh, yeah, nobody did. Which, I mean, people are filling it up, but there's like at least one very obvious like, why has nobody bid on this yet? Which I don't think I need to say it, but
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, there's
why don't you
every week you wait, like you're running out of options.
Dude, I mean, it's not something that's intentional. I've been very, very, very it's been a weird 3 months for me, and I haven't been paying attention like I normally would because of everything.
Okay, there's
I mean,
four.
Nick, you're gay. We know. You can still be gay and play Fantasy Critic.
It has nothing to do with me being gay.
Oh, well, I was just guessing. I don't know. I hope everything's going okay over there for you.
Just lots of health issues in this household.
Yeah, we got our fair share of those over here as well.
Let's just say this: my wife and I have both hit
we're getting
our deductibles for the first time in our lives in the same year.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Hell yeah.
Oh, what's your deductible?
Now it's like now that money that now those premiums you've been paying fucking mean something.
Yeah, except dude, I'm learning things about insurance that I never
Dude, don't even fucking start with me about insurance, okay?
No, I mean it's not good. It's obviously not good. Like,
no, I know, but that's like yeah. All I've been doing for the last 2 weeks is learning how insurance works and
dude,
how much of a
I discovered for the first time this month. That out-of-pocket minimums are not the same thing as your deductible. And
That's
that
true.
blows my fucking mind.
Yeah, no matter, even if
I
you
was
met
like,
your
what?
deductible, you still have an
I thought an
out-of-pocket.
out-of-pocket deductible was just another way of saying, or
And
your
then
out-of-pocket minimum
the
was just another
difference
way of saying
between
deductible.
the difference between a co-pay and a co-insurance period.
Oh,
Yeah. Dude, wait till you get older and you have to start worrying about Medicare. It's like Medicare Part A and Part B both cover two different things. Part D covers a third completely different thing. But if you want something that has all three of those, you need to get Medicare Part C. And no matter what you get, you probably need to get a supplement anyway.
we're just gonna leave the country.
And wasn't there something called Medicare Advantage or something like that?
That is
Just gonna
what
leave the
Medicare
country.
Part C is. It's called Medicare Advantage.
So
That's
multiple
like
names for
where-
the same thing. Great.
Yep. Everything has multiple
Hmm.
names, and there is no standardization on like what insurance cards look like. So you just have to learn every company's insurance card, except for Anthem, I guess. I don't know.
That's weird.
There's a couple
That's
of
weird.
trending video games over there I see that
Yeah.
haven't been picked up.
Wait, what are we looking at?
Brad, why don't you go fuck yourself?
It doesn't matter. We do public bidding. It doesn't matter. Hey, but for real. How is this not? Is this going to be formal enough to record like a podcast?
I mean, if we could make it that way, I'd like to. I mean, I never like going a week without, especially multiple weeks without recording something. We did get one last week, so I'd like to have something to release.
I
don't know,
recorded footage of Keeper and Ball Pit and uploaded them to Drive, and you said, "Dude, those are too late.
No.
We don't have a podcast."
That's not what I said. That's not at all what I said.
Oh.
You also just gotta like. I don't mean to sound like Chris Davis right now, but my work week is very strange this week. So
Okay, all right.
not having to edit a show would be wonderful, but
No, I mean,
will do it.
Look. Fair, fine. Fine.
What
I
you're saying
promise
fine?
you, what I did today beats anything that happened in either you or Chris Davis's week.
Are we whipping our dicks out right now?
No, I literally never
Whip
do
'em
that. I
out!
literally never do that and never will. I'm saying.
Oh
you know,
God, I just
don't threaten me with the good time.
Yeah,
Oh,
except
Crispy, what
Brad,
have you
don't-
done?
You also don't edit the podcast every week. Let me tell you.
Sure.
I also
If I
edit the
this
podcast.
I'm saying
every week, it
I
wouldn't
thought maybe
exist.
one less podcast to edit would be a good.
I mean, that's fine. I will happily take the week off from recording. I just feel like we've been doing it a lot lately, so I'm like, I don't really want to get in that habit of it. But whatever, you're right. I mean, it would probably be
I feel
easier
like
to just.
we've been having a good run.
We
right?
have more or less been recording every other week for like 2 months. I feel like.
Okay. Well, Keeper and Ball Pit next week, y'all. Right? Next week is good for
and
regular
also
podcast.
another new thing that sounds kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
With
I
any
think-
luck, I'll finish Hades 2 and then can move on to something new to talk about.
I finished Hades 1 last night.
Congratulations! Woo!
That was...
I'm amazed that you said you were going to jump straight into Hades 2, because as much as I love Hades, I feel like I need a breather from Hades.
I
And I'm not even done with Hades 2.
I just have to. Like, I can't let it sit. You know what I mean? First of
Okay.
all. Second of all, I gotta run with the momentum while, strike while the iron's hot. Second of all, I will say, finishing the epilogue, like getting the quote unquote true ending, very slightly took the wind out of my sails because it just wasn't as like involved as I thought it was gonna
I
be.
tried to tell you last week, and you told me
I
to
know.
fuck myself.
I did, and I don't regret that, but but maybe you were more right than I cared to admit.
Don't say that.
All right. We
How
can
about we do a
still
roll
record.
call?
Yeah, we could just record, and if it's getting a little too out of control, we could just scrap it. The recording part, I mean.
Okay.
We could just
All
hit
right.
the button Testing,
Open the-
testing.
Testing, 1, 2, testing.
I'm gonna restart my recording.
Oh.
Testing, testing, test. Yeti. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, hold on. Hold the fucking phone.
So, I mean, I got my window open. I guess just did you get your links, Chris Davis, for the other stuff?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Maybe just click into our league and then we'll start from there and just kind of follow.
All right.
And
I'm
we'll just
recording.
go down the line, maybe.
We're going to do this with the seat of our pants a little bit, and that's okay. I'm going to go ahead real quick and do a quick roll call. Roll call starts now. Brad.
Hello.
Crispy.
Hello.
Chris Davis.
Hello. Is this actually 8:54?
If we end up keeping this podcast, yes, it will be 8:54.
It's actually 8:55 p.m.
It's 8:55.
All right. Let's do this. Hey, everybody. Welcome to 4Player Podcast. This is episode 854. It's November 6th, 2025. I'm your host, Nick Henderson, joined by Brad Simons.
Hello.
Christopher Guthridge.
Hello.
And Chris Davis.
Hello, I'm also here.
And we're flying by the seat of our pants a little bit tonight. First of all, I hope everybody had a spooky, lovely Halloween. I only had like 8 trick-or-treaters, by the way.
Well, maybe your neighborhood sucks.
Yeah, I mean, well, last year we had a lot. This year it was like 8 groups. So we ended up with a fuck ton of candy.
That's weird though, because you just live in a neighborhood. My neighborhood is it's like fucking Woodstock, man. On Halloween, it is so fucking hype, and I'm glad that the weather was nice because it was a vibe, man. It's like a block party. I mean, all of Hutto is just one big neighborhood, and man, everybody's out having a good time. So many people were trying to get us drunk in our neighborhood.
Fuck, man, we should have come over to your neighborhood.
And there's so many kids. Everyone's hype, and you know, everyone was like calling Henry Sub-Zero. He was just a blue ninja from Amazon. You know, he just wanted all the swords and kunais and shit. And I told him, I was like, dude, people are gonna call you Sub-Zero. It's a Mortal Kombat fighting game character. His powers are ice. You can't play that game. You can't even look at that game. But trust me, they're going to call you Sub-Zero. And everyone was calling him Sub-Zero. And he was so confused, even though we talked about it. But let me tell you, Griffin was Blippi, and people were losing their minds. It was a pretty good Blippi costume. But
that makes everything you just said makes me wish we had we should have gone to your neighborhood, but you can't do that. You can't just go to somebody else's neighborhood because then it's like you want the experience of like handing out candy, but you can't just go to some other place and start handing out candy to strangers on the street. You got to do it from strangely enough, you got to do it from your home, which is very strange.
There is the trunk or treat. You can do that.
So here's your problem, Nick. Like, you got to get out of your house. Ever since COVID, people just hang out in their driveways now. Like, COVID started that, right? Yeah. And now, like, kids aren't going to doors, like knocking on doors to trick or treat.
How are we supposed
to watch
horror
movies? They stopped doing that. No, you literally watch them in your fucking driveway. It's like a block party now, man. You get out there, like a coworker of mine. He had his setup in his driveway. He was watching, not Demon Slayer, Demon Hunters, because that's the go-to K-pop Demon Hunters in his driveway, and he was handing out ramen as his handout, and people were like, "Oh, the ramen house! I've been hearing about the ramen house. This is hype." Yeah, you got to just have a party in your driveway or your front yard.
I will tell you this: that does sound sick as hell. But and even though we didn't do the trunk or treat thing from our driveway, I'm pretty confident that our neighborhood did not have the block party vibe. We were looking outside
because you're in one of them old money neighborhoods, huh?
No,
got them.
I just
that 4,000 square foot house or whatever the fuck.
That is not at all the case.
That is not true at all.
You.
He's got a
I
nice
can assure
house,
you.
but no.
I've never been to his house. But
I think Chris Davis has a bigger house than I do.
well, he lives
No,
out in the
you're
middle of
you got the
nowhere.
bigger one.
So of course he does.
You've got the upstairs.
Let's
which is
measure
nicer.
let's measure our homeowner dicks right here on the
Mm-hmm.
podcast. Now, all right, guys, we're gonna be firing from the
Talking
hip
about
today
property
a little bit.
taxes.
We're a little bit tonight is all about property taxes. No, we are a little overdue this year. Last year we did our first community league in Fantasy Critic, and it was a great time. And about halfway through the year, maybe a little more over the halfway point, we did a podcast where we just looked over the community leagues, kind of went through people's rosters and talked about it. And we haven't done that yet this year, and it's getting late in the year. It's November. We're officially less than 2 months away from the end of the year, so we're a little behind schedule in that regard. But we're going to do it. So we're going to talk a little bit about our league. It's been a while since we've dedicated like a significant chunk of time to talking about Fantasy Critic. So we'll do that tonight. We'll go over our league. We'll look through our community rosters and talk about that. And that's going to be the show this week. So format wise, I don't know how this is going to work exactly.
I say let's just go down the line in our
Let's
league.
just go down the line.
We'll go down the line. We'll talk about it. You know, we have some new pickups. You know, so we can focus on those. But I mean, I think a general like overview of how things have been going. You know, we'll get to Crispy. You know, because you know multiplayer shooters apparently score 93 all the fucking time, right? Multiplayer shooters aren't Fantasy Critic
sorry,
poison.
You didn't see the signs?
Shut the fuck up, dude. Shut the
saw
fuck
the
up,
signs.
dude.
Ace of Base.
He opened up his mind. He saw the signs.
There's something I want to say from the top because this is general, and there are certain how do I say this? There's certain genres of games where you can't trust anybody because everyone's on the take. And one of those are multiplayer shooters. And because the content creators that are out there, they can't fucking be trusted. So when they're like hype and excited, like, oh, it's the next big thing, it's like, I don't know if I can trust you. And it's not that like the signs were that maybe the game coming out was going to be iffy. It was more just that you can't trust anyone. VR is like that too, right? Because there's like every year, there's like a few VR games where the VR community is like, oh, you know, this is the next big thing. And it's like, remember Carlos picked up Behemoth last year because it was going to be the next big VR game. And it was just like kind of a wet fart. It's because you can't trust certain genres of games because normies aren't necessarily the ones in the preview period, like talking the games up. It's these YouTube content creators, and that's why they can't be trusted. But
it's
towards the
weirdos.
end, I did come around on it because I saw Co-Carnage seemed like he was speaking from his whole heart when he said he thought Arc Raiders was pretty hype for real. And he's kind of one of the few where I tend to like remember Dave the Diver? It was like a 91. I picked that shit up because like he was glazing that demo hard. And you know, he's what I keep him in my pocket now for Fantasy Critic secret. Whatever. Who's up first? We got
You're going down the list.
Yeah, Chris Davis is first. First draft pick, Mr. Christopher Davis. You know, it was a tough year. You had some wins, right? Expedition 33, it performed better than, you know, most people were expecting.
Anybody
Honestly,
thought it was ever going to do?
The surprise hit of the year, even, you could say. I mean, it didn't score like Arc Raiders or anything, but it did really great. It will win Game of the Year, of course. I mean, there's no real doubt about that. But yeah, you have some L's. I mean, I gotta say, Grand Theft Auto 6 was a good first round pick. Wouldn't have been my first round pick, but I get it. The payoff was high. That recently got delayed.
If it had come out this year, you would be.
Yeah.
It'd be a different story right now.
Is it still the top pick next year? It just got delayed till next November.
It got a firm release date, is the thing.
A firm release date?
No,
it had a
release date, and then it got moved to another firm release date.
No, it
release
didn't
date.
have one in.
It had one in May.
It
had a date in May.
Oh,
yeah, it
okay.
did. It was a firm.
And then they were like, "Oh no, never mind."
Elden Ring Night Rain. I wouldn't have grabbed it second, but it did okay at an 80.
I mean, I get why you did that though. I mean, Elden Ring just as a name in general.
Yeah,
it makes
but
perfect sense.
We knew. No, I mean, whatever. Yeah, fine. Expedition 33. That's the one that it always looked cool, but we didn't know
I will say this, Brad. We probably need to hit the highlights and lowlights of each list rather than doing every
My
single.
entire card is
I know
highlights and lowlights, man.
Chris Davis is a little bit of the exception. He is full of highlights and lowlights.
There is no middle ground.
So we say that, and he is at a -2, but in Ace Combat ain't coming out. But unbeatable.
It's okay to dream. It's okay to dream.
Unbeatable, Octopath Traveler 0, and Dispatch are all games that are coming out / are out in some form, and they all look pretty promising. So he's not going to stay in the negatives at the very least. He will most certainly probably be last place.
Yeah.
But I mean, would it be a fast season of 4-player Fantasy Critic if Chris Davis wasn't last place?
I was last place.
I wasn't last place the previous
true.
2 years.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I'm just kidding. Anyways.
Yeah.
Next is me.
Always got Carlos.
Next is me. So here's the thing. I'm looking at my roster. I'm like, oh, this is great. The truth is, I mean, I think other people did really great this year. I think this is the first year where we've really kind of come down to the wire, and it's like it's going to be a squeaker. Well, maybe not. Maybe less of a squeaker now since Arc Raiders overperformed. But for a while, my roster's complete. I have one more counter pick to make. I have 140 points. Ed has 133 points. His roster is complete, and so I have to, Crispy aside, Tenebris Somnia, I don't think is coming out this year. That game's been kind of dark, honestly. I'd be super surprised if that came out.
So I'm about to take another L.
I have to make sure that if I'm going to beat Ed, I have to counterpick something that doesn't lose more than 7 points, it looks like, which is not an easy feat considering what's left to counter. So, but again, it might not matter.
Look at
it's
that.
Really close.
Not a single 0 on Ed's list. Damn.
Yeah. There was
Wait, go back up to yours, Brad. Did you?
But he does have a negative 10.
Yeah. He's got negative. Well, I have the negative 19 from Kingdom Come Deliverance too, which is why it's
negative 10
close.
Is much lower than 0.
Well, what's the counterpick? The thing is, Pokemon Legends, it was like at an 84. It got down to an 80. What the hell happened, man?
People played it. I don't know.
I mean, what the hell? Come on, I'm getting fucked by Game Freak. And then we're down to Crispy. Crispy's at 125 points.
Wait, you need to scroll. Sorry,
I'm in control of the scroll.
So we're close.
Scroll
but the problem is Crispy is very close behind, and he still has Metroid
Prime and an open slot, which Brad knows what that game's gonna be.
I mean, granted, there's the Skate Story counterpick, but I don't think you're gonna lose. Probably.
Dude,
I mean,
Skate Story is gonna
some serious.
I mean, it's not gonna be like an
counterpick
88 or
there.
anything. I mean, I think at most you lose.
Mark
10
my
points
words, Skate Story is gonna face plant.
Well, I mean, I don't know about that, but
mark my words. I said.
I don't think it's gonna matter. I don't think it's gonna matter too much, but I will say to the people who have money, like Nolan and who
fake
Nick,
money.
you have a slot
We'll
left.
talk to those people. They've got busy lives.
No, Carlos is full. Do not let Crispy have an easy win on his last slot. But it's probably not going to matter.
Well, the only alternative is to let you win. Is the problem?
Or what are you talking about? Ed's in better shape than me, honestly, right now, because he's probably going to get a 0 on his last counter pick, and there's not much left to counter pick. I have to counter something that's a 77 or lower, which is not easy. And not to mention, there's going to be like more fluctuations. Apparently, everyone hates Pokemon now, so whatever.
Dude, but what if Metroid Prime 4 sucks?
Shut up.
What? What if it sucks?
Shut up, Crispy.
If it sucks, I'll smash my Switch too.
What
I don't care.
Mark my words.
Like
What
I
if it's
don't
a
care
bad
about
game?
I don't care about winning Fantasy Critic if fucking if the cost is that Metroid Prime 4 sucks. I want Metroid Prime 4 to blow my Fantasy Critic out of the water, please. I'd much rather that.
I'm also with Slade in chat, who says, "I hope either Crispy or Ed wins. All these Brad wins are boring."
No. Look, I got to be honest with you. I feel like this all falls apart if I win again. But at least, even if I do, it's really close. But I was sweating like I don't know if everyone's gonna play next year if I win again.
It's possible, man. We might just.
But the good news
throw in
is,
the towel.
I don't have to
Your chances of winning again go up.
no. I'm saying I'm glad it turned out this way. Like, people have very good rosters this year. I feel like
most of us did.
The last couple of years towards the end, like, people were kind of making some like iffy picks. But this year, everyone stayed pretty strong. Like, honestly, even you, Chris Davis, at the end, you were making some decent pickups. Like, there's not a lot of like random bullshit like picked up. Like last year, there were games that like didn't get enough scores and stuff to even get points and just random shit. This year, everyone's looking pretty strong.
How many untitled mainline picks were there this year? There
Just
was
one.
3
untitled mainline.
They're probably all on Chris Davis's list.
There was the Ace Combat. There was a Fire Emblem, and there was Donkey Kong. All 3 of those were
and Mario Kart.
unnamed picks.
Ed picked up Mario Kart before pre-announcement.
So then 4.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't know.
There was 4 unnamed picks.
Actually, Brad, didn't you
Absurd.
also pick up untitled 3D Mario game, or did you?
Yeah,
did
but
you
I
drop
dropped
that?
it.
Okay,
I dropped
Oh,
it.
so there was 5.
Yeah.
And only 2.
I don't know if I'm the one who had Mario. Somebody had Mario, but they dropped it. Was that
We had
me?
a 60% success rate on just like calling shots this year. That's
Donkey Kong was crazy.
What can I say? We know what we're talking about.
But Donkey Kong was picked up. No one drafted Donkey Kong.
I mean, even Fire Emblem, like, it wasn't announced for
was
this year,
close.
but they
Yeah.
announced it, and
Yeah.
then he got to just drop it because it had a date for next year.
Well, I got untitled Donkey Kong game last year, but the clock ran out.
When that Fire Emblem trailer started,
Oh,
though,
yeah.
I just wanted to see the look on Crispy's face. Before it was announced that it was next year. That would have been great. Moving on to Nick. I think Nick made some great picks. The Earthblade L early on was annoying.
It hurts.
I'm sure.
Brutal.
Like, I can't even believe it wasn't even a delay. They just fucking canceled that game, and that game was like
actual tragedy. Yeah.
oh my god. I thought I was like, oh man, I got Earthblade. This is a easy W for me.
Why did they
Fuck.
cancel it? Financial?
Because legal
No,
issues
no.
and drama and shit.
No, yeah, it wasn't coming together, and the team fell apart, and
Hell yeah.
You're still waiting on you got an open slot, but you're also waiting on Tenebrous Somnia. So I will say that is a New Blood game. I am in their Discord.
It's gonna
and
slip.
there is some activity in their Discord channel, but it sounds like they're trying to wrap up the game. They're not like they're about to ship the game. But the last we heard is that it is coming out this year. But I don't know. A lot of what's happening to a lot of games, indie games that were slated to release this time of year, they're kind of slipping to January, February, Q1. They're getting a lot of Q1 pushbacks.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But like
I have one
I will
slot
say,
and
like I stand by that game. I played that demo. It's super cool. So if that game does come out, that kind of fucks Ed up a little bit, which is
How are we feeling about Unbeatable? 'Cause that's my counter pick. I'm still
What
waiting
the
on.
fuck is that?
Unbeatable.
It's
That's a music game where you do crimes.
The anime style.
Yeah, that's mine.
music
I picked that up.
Fuck it, indie music.
And
rock.
to be honest, I want that game.
It looks cool.
On a personal level, I want that game to do well because it looks cool. But like, it was hard to pick a counter pick at this point in the year, and I was like, that one looks like it could go either way, and it's probably going to pay an indie tax regardless of how good or
It's had 4 different demos over the past 5 years, and every time the response has been excellent.
I saw a rando
That is
tweet about
true.
it the other day, and they said they want that game to be good, but they played the demo and they thought it was trash. So,
well,
I
you're
don't
listening
know.
to somebody on the internet.
It was a rando
The
on
Steam
Blue
the
Sky
Steam
that
reviews
tweeted about
are positive for the demos, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. At the time, I thought it was a solid counter pick because it didn't have like a date or anything. So, but it looks like it's not going to slip. That comes out this month.
That's gonna fuck me, I think.
Well, I mean, like I think you were kind of out of reach of like first place, or I mean, like
Oh, I know. I have no. There's no.
But you're not going to be last.
No misgivings here. I'm not gonna come in.
There's
first,
only one
second,
person
or
that's gonna
probably
be
third. It is first place is a close race between 3 people. Everything. I'm gonna end up near the bottom.
The thing is, you didn't even pick up any like bad games, like because like what is the punishment is that you have to stream your lowest rated game, but like you picked games that you like. What you have to play Chronos: The New Dawn.
It is still a crime. It is still a crime to me that fucking Silksong only ended up pulling in a 91. We're talking about fucking Silksong.
Honestly,
What
that
the
is
fuck?
Underperforming.
Oh.
People are
Oh,
out
it
of their
didn't do
fucking
Arcrader's numbers?
gourds, dude. Shut up, dude. People
It's
are out of
not
their
as good
fucking-
as Expedition 33. Tell you that.
Oh no! What? Oh,
But the thing is, it was at like Silksong was primed to like make that mid 90s, but all of a sudden people realize that they're soft ass fucking teddy bear gamers. They can't handle. Oh, the boss is too hard. I had to fight it like 20 times. These motherfuckers, all you people play are FromSoft games these days, and they can't handle a fucking Hollow Knight sequel.
Basic bitches.
Ah,
by the way, my wife eats Silksong.
By the way,
afternoon.
Silksong is like extraordinary. Like that game deserves a 96. Fuck you, people. I'm with you, Nick. You
my
should
wife
be
finished
at
Silksong today. 112 hours on it.
Yeah, she's slow.
I want to know.
No, she also
over 90.
like damn near 100% at it.
I did 100% it, and it was still under 100. Get on, Rob.
Well, good for you, Brad.
I think there might be this thing too, where like if a game is too big, like if it gets so many reviews, that can only hurt it, right? Like
No,
isn't
not really,
Silksong
because-
an example of like if a few less people had reviewed that game, it would probably have a higher score.
No, it's literally because the zeitgeist was talking about how like unfair it is, and
No, I know, but like I'm saying, I'm talking about a margin of like 5 points here. Like,
yeah,
I think that it was one of those games that is like so overexposed that there's no way it could have been like a 96.
But here's the problem: when it has that many reviews, each positive or negative review that it gets helps or hurts it less. So, like, if you have fewer reviews, that one negative review that would have knocked like 0.01 points off percentage now knocks 2 full points off of it.
Yeah,
Sure, but
Yeah,
there's
but-
also like isn't there like a bit of a bell curve that starts to form once you
Yeah,
increase
probably.
your sample size?
yeah.
So like
yeah.
you're just kind of knocking down the ceiling while you're knocking up the floor. Like
It's just frustrating
Dang,
because
that's deep.
Hades 2 came out and it's good, but it's like way safe and like for a sequel to Hades, and it's at a 94. That's Silksong's score. Fuck you, Hades. I mean, can I say, if Ed ends up winning this, can I say
You'll quit.
during our draft, he surprised all of us when he drafted Hades 2 in the second round, and we all just were like, "Oh, yeah, I guess that's okay." If we all went in knowing that Hades 2 was on the table, would we have drafted it sooner? Would we? Hades 2?
Yes, that would have been like first.
It didn't have a date.
For me
It didn't have a date or anything. It was early access.
it was.
I mean, if
yeah, the release details were the risk. No one thought it was going to be a bad game
But we all knew it would score like this, right? Surely.
yeah,
if it
yeah.
came out.
Okay.
Anybody
Yeah,
who played
no.
Hades 1 knew it would score that way.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
No, people. I mean, like,
But I'm
not only
saying,
is it a
like,
good
I
game,
did
but
not
people are
write
horny
Hades
for
2
it. So
down. I
yeah,
didn't write
like,
Hades 2 down. I guess I could have, though. Yeah, no, you're right. It's fair. It felt kind of far away in January, right?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And we were very cynical, and we were all talking about how that game wasn't gonna ship, and how fucking Grand Theft Auto wasn't gonna ship, and I don't know, probably like Mina the Hollower, and like a whole bunch of shit.
Speaking
Mina the
tragedies.
Hollower was a fucking tragedy, dude. It had a date. Like they delayed it a month before release. Come on. Halloween was perfect too. So Nolan, he has 3 open slots. He countered Arc Raiders, which at the time seemed like, there wasn't a lot to counter, and that seemed like a decent one, honestly.
It's still very early. Like Arc Raiders
But
only has
now that
22
that
releases
murdered
so
him.
far. So
Listen, can I just give my very biased like
2020
confirmation biased
hindsight. Go ahead.
opinion 2020 hindsight view of Arc
Yes.
Raiders? And I say that, but I was actually thinking this at the time. Okay, I didn't know for a fact that it was gonna do gangbusters, and I am actually kind of surprised by how high that score is right now, and I do expect it to go down a little bit. But I will say, it seemed like a combo fitting into place as soon as the marathon, the first marathon technical test ended, and everyone was kind of like, ugh. And then, like, at the end of that technical test, everyone was like talking about Arc Raiders. As soon as that happened, it really seemed like I was saying, I think this is a genre that is waiting for its big breakthrough into the mainstream. I think it is waiting for that, like, big one to bring it to people outside of the weird hobbyist, like, modder circles, right? Everyone wanted it to be Marathon. Everyone played Marathon and decided it was not Marathon. And that basically primed them to be extra accepting of a mainstream extraction shooter that was halfway decent. And Arc Raiders, to its credit, is a little more than halfway decent. Like, it
And
was
it's really polished.
kind of a perfect storm of public sentiment. Like, people were ready to be really kind to that game because it was eating Marathon's lunch, and everyone was so mad at Marathon.
Reminds me a
So-
little bit of like when Apex Legends first released.
Yes.
It's like, oh, this isn't like, ugly and jank like PUBG. This is that, but
This is
it's like a
Respawn
polished
making
yeah.
a fucking polished battle royale game. Like, yeah, for sure. That isn't fucking Fortnite or whatever. Like,
But I think the reason people were undervaluing it is because multiplayer only games especially have been a huge risk over the past few years, like, and have not paid out big. And in fact, the highest profile one in the past few years was probably Helldivers 2, which was still low 80s, right? And it's like, well, so it felt like that was kind of like the best you were gonna get for a multiplayer only one, game that captured the zeitgeist. But 92, that's crazy.
I mean, it's a little crazy. I don't know. I mean, it's a fun game. I will say, one of my favorite Steam reviews I saw just says, like, if you played Last of Us Factions, you'll like this game. And I was like, oh, dude.
That's a
yeah,
crazy thing
kind
to
of.
say.
That's me.
Kind of, though. No, but, like, if you play the game, kind of. Yeah. Like, I can, like...
Okay.
Dude, I'm telling you. Like, the people were ready. And it was here.
Because, no, I get it. Because Escape from Tarkov was just not for
That
normies.
was never going to be it. Yeah. That was never going to be
Not for
the
normies.
I mean, Nolan's roster has been solid, but
He's still got 3 slots
the
to fill.
counter picks.
He's gonna beat me in absentia.
Yeah.
Finally, we got Carlos, which Carlos has had a strong year. I'm glad he finally. The Mina the Hollower delay sucks, but he can still drop that. It didn't get countered. It did get delayed officially. He's holding on to that maybe in the hopes that it does drop this year, because they didn't say that it. They said the delay was not a definitive, like they didn't delay it to anything specific. could still drop. I could see maybe early December, but I don't know. He should probably drop it. The rest of his games look okay. I don't know about Call of Duty. What do I think Call of Duty ends up this year?
Is that game not already out?
No.
Oh, you can't counterpick Mina. Okay.
But no. Mina can't be counterpicked because it doesn't have a date, or it doesn't have a because it's been delayed.
November 1st.
Oh, Crispy wins.
Someone should counterpick Luminez. I'm just kidding.
Crispy wins, but what does that have to do? What does that have to do with anything? I mean, look at this. Crispy's gonna win regardless. I think whether someone counterpicks Mina or not.
I'm just saying that like Metro Prime 4 is going to be an 85 plus minimum.
Are you about to explain to us basic math? And are you about to tell us what we already know?
I apologize. Please continue.
I'm saying we did.
Damn, Brad.
Talk about this. Yeah, we talked about Crispy. He'd have to really fuck up with this last pick, or Skate Story has to be.
Wait, scroll back up to the top where we can see Crispy and Ed.
Yeah,
and Brad.
he is highest projected now by 10 points, and he has an empty slot.
Yep.
And like I said, Carlos did look pretty strong. He still has a counter pick. You know what he told me? He's waiting for someone to pick up Routine so he can counter pick it. And I'm like, dumbass, you're the only person who would ever draft Routine. So that's not gonna happen.
I thought about it.
I thought about it.
Wow, Brad's over here unintentionally insulting all of us.
Nick,
I thought about it.
Nick, you should not draft. You know what? You should draft Routine.
It doesn't matter
because
what I draft.
Your list is all fucking horror games that you want to play. So I think that's perfect for your list.
Actually,
honestly.
Brad's making a compelling argument there.
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm like, at this point, I think we don't even know.
But don't do it before Crispy.
It is. It's dropping in 3-4 weeks.
We'll see if that holds. All right, let's
move on to
look
the
at
first
our
community
leagues. We have how many leagues? 5, I think.
5. So before we start going down each one, can I say that one of the things that is compelling about the Fantasy Critic Discord Super League, which has 6 different divisions right now, each has 12 players, is that they do a thing where depending on your performance that year, you move up. Like it's like a Division 1, like it's a tiered division, and there's movement between the divisions based on performance. So like the better player rise to the top, while the players who perform worse move down, right? I kind of like that idea for our divisions, right? That way, like the top performers can move into like a more competitive league instead of just, beating up the
normies.
I'm not gonna name anybody specific, but it's I don't know. What do y'all think? The thing is, it's hard to set up the first year when we already have like information. Well, true, but not everybody played last year also played this year, and it hasn't been exactly fair because some of these, as you'll see, have been very competitive, and there's like multiple really good players in the same leagues, divisions this year.
We will examine these lists when all is said and done and decide the best way to move forward in 2026.
Yeah,
to make the community leagues fun and interesting. But did Community League number 1 really just leave their league name as Test? I'm pretty sure I changed
Division number 1. No.
It
It's Lovely League of Luscious Lurking Lounge Lizards.
What the fuck?
Bangers.
Starring.
I think you followed the wrong one.
Maybe that's
maybe I did an update. Hang
on. Starring MB. Well, we'll just go down the line.
Well, give me 30 seconds. I'll get this.
Give Chris Davis. Surely we can vent for 30 seconds while Chris Davis figures out what's going on there.
Yeah, he's found
there we go. Okay.
All right.
And again, you're going to see some strong rosters here.
There it is. So first of all, we should maybe mention who's in this league. We have community members Oh, go ahead.
No, you see, go.
MB475, Tubala Fordala, Shakusky,
Tubala
Slopdog,
was a winner
and
last
Damar.
year, by the way.
Yes, and Damar. So we got 5 people in this list. It looks like two people have used all their budget, and one person still has $45 left.
One person has $72.
Oh my god, $72.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
So
it is November.
So in the lead is MB with name roster or team name CID.
Yeah,
He's
you know
cop,
me.
I guess. I don't know. And he's done. All his counters and all of his roster is complete. He has 155 points, which looks damn fucking good. He doesn't have an L on his list. I mean, his counters, he lost quite a bit of points with his counters, but his roster's so strong it doesn't even really matter.
There it is, CID. Scroll down a little bit more.
Yeah.
Dang! Look at that.
So he's definitely looking. I'm looking at these others.
He's got some serious unexpected W's on his list though. Like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Who would have guessed that would have pulled almost a 90? Fucking Clear Obscure got 24 points for that.
Trails in the Sky overperformed.
Nobody thought Silent Hill F was gonna pull out an 86.
There's been a lot of overperformers this year, like for real. And notice almost none of them are just like random indie games. It's like these. It's the knowns that overperformed. I've gone on and on about the indie tax, and let me tell you, this year is definitely. I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling it. But like, this is by no means over. I mean, Tubala still has Luminous. But he's countered 2 games that have yet to come out. Yeah, this league might be done. Shakusky had a strong roster. He's got the Skate Story counter Cummings. He's currently at 95 points. He had a couple of no ships that sucked ass. Karen hurts because I was a believer in Karen as well.
Somebody counterpicked Karen. Or no, never mind. I lied. Somebody counterpicked GTA 6.
Yeah, he might be able to swap it, but like, so like if he might have already done like a will not release drop. I kind of wish maybe if you click the details, I don't know. I kind of wish it was easier to see that information. Like maybe they had little red X's or something, like something off to the side that showed that you used your free drop, you used your will not or you've done a will not release drop. Like maybe show like without doing what Chris Davis is doing, right? Of having to scroll through the fucking history. Like I wish there was a way to more visibly see things like that. Like maybe what was on your roster, at the beginning of the year after the draft, because a lot of drops happen and stuff, the super drops happen, right? For $40. I just wish you could see that more easily. Damar is kind of struggling the most here, but he still has.
Jay Hit in chat says if you click details on the publisher, it'll under the publisher name, it'll show you the drops.
Okay.
Just not that we really need to right now. Go down to his list.
Just there you go.
Yeah. So there you go. It'll show you the detailed history.
Drafted.
Oh, okay. I see.
Interesting.
Well, it shows that he used it at least. Oh yeah, it does show drops. Okay. Damar's in last, but he still has Metroid and Kirby Air Riders have yet to have, and Skate Story, all yet to have a score and an empty slot. So like, I don't know if anybody's gonna catch CID over here, but Tubala, last year's winner. I think I don't think he's gonna win this year. Even Slopdog, he's got some. Oh, he counter Metroid Prime. Fuck Slopdog. Sorry, Slopdog. How dare you? How dare you?
Fuck that guy.
So yeah, I feel like MB475 has got this one in the bag, but definitely some decent rosters this year. Let's go to Division 2. We have
the difficult 6.
Really? Oh wait, hang on. Oh,
this is the one with an extra. No, that's 3, right?
That's still the old one. Okay, maybe I just didn't update it. Let me just go grab the new ones.
Well, I'll read off the people.
Don't worry, we'll figure this out. Everybody calm down.
League 2 is Fighting Tooth and Nail. And its players are Tak, King Carry, Skylar, Aptum, and Sanji, aka Skaj. And let's see. We have Tak, she famously counterpicked Flight Simulator during the draft and said
wild.
it's probably going to launch as a buggy mess, and we all called her fucking crazy. And then look what happened. Honestly, she's been Nostradamus ever since. But still looks pretty close. So like Tak's currently in the lead, but King Carry's projected like pretty handily to win this. Let's see why. Skylar, first round pick. Man, Skylar got Wild, Silk Song, unannounced 3D
There's also
Mario.
some bids
got
processing.
countered.
Wait, scroll down a little bit further. Slow down a little bit. We can't see this.
No,
wait,
bids
never
aren't
mind.
processing. Yeah.
I lied. I saw the countdown.
Dude, Skylar's counters killed Sky. Man,
I can't see the list. Okay.
Skylar got Blueprint, Silk Song, Wilds. It sucks getting Mario countered, but it happens. It happens. Should have come
The
out.
unannounced mainline 3D Mario platformer, to be exact.
But good rosters, man. Good rosters. That the Dune Awakening counter pick honestly made sense at the time. That game, I think, even overperformed. 100 Line Last Defense Academy. I think a lot of people countered this like in January, and then like shortly after, like previews came out, and they're like, "No, this shit's the real deal."
No, what have we done?
Man, it's
Aptum,
been one of those years.
Again, damn good roster, but had to hold the GTA 6.
That's a theme throughout every league, right? Somebody picked GTA 6 and somebody countered it because they had no faith in it releasing.
Counterpicking Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD remake is questionable though. Because that seemed like the most safest, like because Dragon Quest 3 came out last year and was like at an 85 plus, and they were just gonna do that again. I mean, that's...
Need I remind you? If you go back and think about draft night, it was like picking counterpicks was super tough. Like there was it didn't seem like there was any obvious answers for counterpicks.
Sure. But like, so when I'm counterpicking, I'm either looking for like, there's no way that's gonna ship, or if I'm really what I'm looking for is like risk of not shipping, but even if it does ship, it's probably not gonna have a huge payout. That's when I'm looking for like counterpicks. But
especially on
Dragon Quest, we knew that game was going to come out and we knew it was going to score like more than safe. I think that's risky is what I'd say. But otherwise roster is strong. Counterpicks kind of killed. King Carry is the one who's projected to do so well, and I can see why. Currently at 127 points, still has Lumines, Arise, and Metroid to come out.
Oh, shit.
Everything else on his roster is like extraordinary.
Oh, Tak.
He's also
Tak.
He's also one of the few people who pulled in positive points on a counter pick. He got 7 points on Lost Soul Aside.
Yeah.
So.
No, I mean I think King Carry has this. Honestly, Tak countering Metroid. What is wrong with you people? What is wrong? There's never been like
bad Metroid Prime game.
No, like literally, Retro Studios has not shipped a Metroid Prime game that scored less than 90, and that includes remasters, re-releases. The trilogy. Like those games do not score poorly. Something's really gonna have to go wrong for Metroid Prime 4 to like not do well.
He saw that motorcycle and he was like, I don't know about this.
I saw that motorcycle and I was like, sick. Samus has a fucking motorcycle. What is wrong with people? I don't get it. Link got a motorcycle and we were popping off. Samus can't ride a motorcycle?
No, because she's a girl.
Apparently.
I'm kidding, everybody.
Tak also has Mina the Hollower. Maybe can still drop. I don't know, but I don't know. I mean, maybe there's a gym to. I mean, maybe Metroid slips. What if it slips?
I mean, I'm always a little skeptical of anything that has a release date in December, because it just seems to me like December is such a strange time to release a game. I always feel like November is kind of technically the unofficial end of the year, but
but Nintendo likes to have something in December, whether it's like a small game or a big game. Like they have something in December.
So
I know.
Nova Hearts. I remember Sanji calling out Nova Hearts after the draft as like a why did you do that? Nova Hearts came out. It has one review on Open Critic, and it's not even a top critic. But it is an 8.
But what is the review?
It's an 8.
Dang, it could be an 8.
Yeah, but it came out in June. So like this is just the risk of cool looking indie games. So what I do
PS3blog.net. Okay.
Because I play Critics Royale now, right? So I'm drafting a lot because I'm looking for 25 games in a single quarter, right? So you're definitely looking at indie games. The tips I can give people if you want to draft a cool looking indie game is, does it have like an indie publisher? Does it have an indie publisher that's like known? I mean, they're not always Devolver, but if you go to Steam, sometimes you'll see that some of these indies, they're like self-publishing. That has a high risk of like not getting enough top critics.
Unless it's friend slop.
Well, but even that, right? Even that, most friend slop games like pre-peak weren't getting, many reviews, the other thing to look for is look for mainstream video game websites doing like preview coverage, right? Because if a site that's mainstream is doing preview coverage, it's because whether the indie either has a publisher or they're doing the legwork to make sure that their game gets into people's hands. And if you see that, then that means that same person or publisher is going to make sure review codes go out. And if the indie dev is not sending out review codes, it will not get the scores, because there's a lot of like sites like fucking Noisy Pixels or whatever that reviews so many games, but like if they're not getting review code, they're probably gonna pass, man. But I mean, like I said, there's things you can do to see to predict these things. So that tough break on that. Also, Sonji countered Silk Song, so.
That was probably I don't think it's coming out this year, which you remember me. I've been very skeptical, even though I did bid on it. Or
you get what you fucking deserve. I've been looking for like you get what you fucking deserve from Joker without the part where he shoots Robert De Niro. Can I get like for posting for meme purposes? Anybody got a clean GIF of that without the
violence?
Without the violence, please. All right, let's move on. I think King Carrie's got this one in the bag. Okay.
Please let me have the correct one.
You're just clicking on the wrong year, bro.
Evidently I am, but we didn't recycle like the leagues. We just set up new leagues instead.
Well,
League
Division 3
is
the difficult 6K mattress.
Yeah.
The difficult
and
6K.
Most of the leagues put the year in the title, so
yeah,
I think you're good. So yeah,
chat, can you give me that, please?
No, it's
wait,
right there.
Was Prince in that last? Was Prince in that
it's
last?
It's the third one from the top.
Did we skip Prince?
No, this is we're on League 4.
Was he in that last division? I mean, oh, he's in League 5. Yeah, we'll get to you.
Wait, was that our second or third league that we talked about?
Third league.
That was our third. Or that was our second.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So go back. You're on the wrong league now.
We're on number 3. This is the difficult 6K mattress. This is the sequel to the difficult 6 from last year. They have 6 players. I think that's some drunken merchant shenanigans, but whatever. It is what it is. This one's very close. This one's very interesting, actually. Drunken Merchant's done, and he's done. It's fine.
I feel sorry.
No. Okay, first of all, don't ever feel sorry for a Drunken Merchant. Come on now. How dare you?
That's rude. That's rude, sir.
Oh, come on.
The man has one dream. He only has one dream in this world. Just be nice to him a little bit, okay?
Wait, what was his shtick this year? What was his shtick?
He's like a me. You can't talk shit and then people go, "Oh, poor guy." No. He plays the heel. So, be the heel. Anyways.
Glad you finally admitted it.
Yeah. What, me? Yeah. I mean, I've never denied that. Jesus Christ.
6 people.
He countered Consume Me. I guess Consume Me was too woke for TDM. Get owned. So I didn't talk about it on the podcast, but I did finish Consume Me, and it is wonderful. One of the best of the year. I highly recommend it. More people need to play Consume Me. It's probably the funniest game I played this year, and one of the most charming as well. Really, really good game. So yeah. Also, he's holding on to Mina the Hollower. I don't know if he. I mean, I guess he can draw.
It
No.
seems like everybody
So-
who drafted
No,
Mina
no,
the
no, no, no,
Hollower
no.
is not dropping it.
No, here's the controversy. You have to have your free drop because you will not release Mina the Hollower because they did not officially say it's not coming out this year. So if you've already used your free drop, but I know Carlos has not used his free drop, so he can drop Mina the Hollower. But TDM might be holding on to that regardless. But even if Mina the Hollower comes out, I don't think it is going to get him the points. He has, it's counterpicked, The Transylvania Adventure of Simon Quest, which does look cool. If you've never seen a trailer, that game does look cool. It's the same developer as the Angry Video Game Nerd game that just came out.
Oh, okay.
And I believe that developer kind of paused the development of this to work on that AVGN game, so it's probably not coming out this year. Anyways, who else we got? E-Cheese, controversial to say the least. Don't want to give him too much shit, but he's definitely been in a position where he's like, "Oh, I fucked up. I spent all my money. I know at least once he got a pity dollar. He sold something. I feel like we've all been in these situations, right? Every league kind of has a situation maybe where we haven't had anything like that this year in ours, but where someone probably overspent and the only way they could stay in the game is to sell something. And, but we vote on those things, right? Like people could vote against that if they think that sell's going to like reintroduce them as a serious threat, right? People could be like, no, we're not going to let you sell a game. You spend all your money, get fucked, right?
Wait, I'm looking at his list here, and I'm trying to figure out where the controversy is coming from. It looks like
it's
a pretty
hard.
solid
Like
list.
I said, it's hard to tell, but he's done a lot of like drops and sales and trades and stuff to kind of get back in the game. And he has Lumines now, and it's the counter picks that killed him. But Lumines, I think, is going to be a strong earner.
Big earner.
Strong earner. But but he has some competition for sure because Ravixi has Metroid Prime that still has to come out. And I'm pretty sure he's not going to lose any more points on counter picks. That's a tough one, but very close.
Somebody drafted unannounced mainline Half-Life game? That is bold.
Because it was a Hail Mary. So it was a Hail Mary. Some people, so like, here's the thing. If you're like not in the top few, you should be taking big risks like that. Because it's like, why fight for 4th versus 5th place, Like
I'm not talking shit. I mean, I
launch
applaud
the football into the end
bold
zone
move.
or whatever and just hope they catch it, right? That's a Hail Mary, right? Something like that.
Something to that effect, yes.
Some crazy play that shouldn't work, but sometimes it does and you win. So I understand why someone would do that, right? Like that wasn't like a draft. There has been Half-Life smoke,
Mm-hmm. There has been smoke, just no fire.
And Valve is a company that could very well shadow drop anything anytime they want, right?
That is true.
You never know. Zanny though still has Octopath to come out and is at 123 points. Maybe the actual front runner here. It's all very so like between Zanny, Ravixi, and E-Cheese, there's still some spice yet to come for sure. It's gonna be a squeaker. Nannerpuss, Slay had to hold Slay the Spire. That was brutal. Countered Silk Song. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And Halcyon, respectable as well. Dispatch is gonna do well, I believe, when it finally gets the scores. I think a lot of people are waiting for the final episodes to release, but what scores we have seen for Dispatch have been good.
Yeah.
But otherwise, strong performance there as well. So just kind of a decent close Division all
Somebody
year.
picked up unannounced new God of War Greek project,
Which
Yes,
was supposed to be the
there.
Blue Point game.
Yeah.
There's some
No,
smoke there.
that's not true.
Again,
That's
no
not
fire.
true. That's not true.
It's
That's
not?
not true. No. Blue Point was working on a God of War games as a service game.
Yeah, multiplayer.
This is the Metroid, the side-scrolling like Metroidvania.
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah,
Jeff Grubb knows about, but and picked up in his own Fantasy Critic League.
Mhm.
but then he's like, oh shit, actually I heard it's not going to make it this year, and he went, but without an official announcement and an official delay, he couldn't drop it. Jeff Grubb pops up in the Fantasy Critic Discord talking to Elite, who, you know, he runs the site, and is like, yo, do I count as a source for this game not coming out this year? Because I'm the one who materialized it into existence, and now I'm saying it's not going to make it. And he said, you know what he told him? He said, if it was like Jason Schreier, if you were Jason Schreier, bro, I'd probably let you drop it. But like, you're not the same tier of source right now, so you're gonna have to hold that.
And if it was Greg Miller, they just ban him.
That shit was so funny, dude.
That's phenomenal.
That shit's so funny. So yeah, he still has that on his roster. But you know, next year,
that's perfect for the meme, the emotional damage. I love.
Yeah, exactly. Poor guy. But yeah, other than that, maybe some shenanigans. Other than that, it's pretty close. Good division. The difficult 6. Who we got next? We have.
Now we're on
4, which is
League of International Gamers making assumptions on aggregate scoring systems. I like the team name.
This is another close one.
Nick, I need you
What?
to look at the acronym for the name of this league.
Oh no.
Oh,
Wait,
it spells
what?
I love cum.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. What does it say?
Wait. I see ass at the end. Wait, what? Okay. Don't
Nick was not the best speller.
LIGMAASS.
Oh, look at my ass. Okay, gotcha. I get it. Okay, I was like LIGM. Like, that's not a word of any kind. Sorry.
We have
It's slang, damn it.
So Division 4 has 2 former champions in it together, Brucey and Zero Skies. So it's a little spicy.
And they are
neither are
third.
in the lead or projected to win.
They're
because
close though.
It's close. This is a tough one. Simikami is actually projected to win and currently in first. Let's scroll down. And he did pick first with Monster Hunter Wilds, which, you know, Wilds I'd say slightly underperformed, honestly, given what it was kind of like the big follow-up to Monster Hunter World, right? But for fair reasons, I guess. Still, I think was maybe top pick this year. But yeah, great roster all around. What I'm noticing from like not just in our rosters, but also like the community rosters, like people are getting better at Fantasy Critic. I'm seeing like less like random, like what the fuck are you doings in their rosters this year versus last year for sure. You know, like last year when Green Toast picked up Suicide Squad and everyone's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, Green Toast.
Shots fired.
But yeah, no, good all around. Like I've seen multiple rosters with not a game under 80, which is impressive.
I mean, I feel like most people are losing points in the counter picks.
Yeah.
But it was a hard year
see,
for counter
that's the
picks.
thing, right? As we all get better at like picking games for our rosters, when it comes to counter pick time, it's like there ain't much to counter that's gonna.
You just
do
gotta know
good.
you're gonna take some hits probably.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, be smart with your super drop, honestly. I feel like I like that we have a lot of options to, you know, the more options, the more ways you have to like come out on top, I guess, if you play it right. But the counter picks hurt. But honestly, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound in January is not Ninja Gaiden Ragebound in July, so I get it. But yeah, good stuff, Samaki. I mean, if he wins, it's just gonna be from like just strong play from the looks of it. So this is the definition of getting on base. But
scroll down.
I mean, Cracker Knacker's looking strong. Still has Marvel Cosmic Invasion coming out. Looking good.
Oh,
Counter Deltarune, also very controversial. Shout out to TDM.
He counterpicked Mouse PI for hire. That was a good move.
That was a good move because early on in the year they were saying like Q4, like relatively early on in the year they were saying like if this comes out it's going to be Q4. If an indie dev is saying Q4 like early in the year, that to me that's like
a risk.
That's a high risk, for sure. But again, amazing roster. Still has Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Could definitely move up from that. Tim Tendo, Arc Raiders definitely doing some work for him, and Dispatch still yet to get a score, but
and he lost quite a bit on the.
He countered Silksong. This is what I say about like I've said this for the past few years, right? Because Silksong has always been in that conversation. Like, if you can draft like maybe Silksong doesn't come out, and you have to hold a 70, or maybe you drop it, right? But the thing is, countering it is scary because basically, if the game comes out, you can't win. You can win in Fantasy Critic with a 70. In fact, I've done it 2 years in a row. I've had 70s, I believe, and still won. You can't win countering a game that's going to score 90 plus. You just can't. It's too much, right?
Unless everybody does it because there's so many of them.
So Zero Skies is one of the previous year's winners. Still has Octopath and Metroid Prime coming out and sitting at a 98. Took some hits on counters, but like those are still huge games to come out. Again, another roster with not a game under 80.
What is the sentiment
probably
about,
not going to be enough
about
Octopath? About just
so
like,
here's the Octopath blur. So the controversy with Octopath is like that game is not like a full-blown sequel like Octopath Traveler 2. It's like a repurposing of the mobile game into like a regular full-fledged Octopath
But didn't
game.
they do the same thing with Bravely Default and that turned out to be a hit?
No.
Am I thinking of that right?
Second layer?
Maybe, I don't know.
No. They've done that with games before. But like that most recent Atelier game, Wrestliana, was like that. But whatever. The thing is, I've actually heard good things about like the story in that mobile game. The problem is it was a gacha game, and gacha games are trash. They're born trash and they die trash. But like if you remove all that and you had like a good story, and the combat system in this series is strong, and the music's always fire, and I've listened to like some of that music from the mobile game. It's really good. Like it has the stuff that makes an Octopath Traveler game good. They just have to, did they truly remove everything that made it like a gross mobile game? That's the controversy, right? And I think most people are believing that at the very least, it's gonna probably be like 80 as the floor. Like it's not gonna score what Octopath Traveler 1 or 2 did probably, but most people are feeling that it still seems pretty safe, which I agree with. I would not value like too much higher than low 80s on that one, honestly, but it's not bad. And Brucey the Wizard, another former winner, huge blow having to hold Mina the Hollower again. I don't know if he can will not release drop that, or if he's holding. I imagine he wouldn't still be holding on to that, because why would he, right? And that's gonna hurt. But he also has Lumines. I think there's a lot of good potential winners here. which is good. I love to see it. It's what's happening in our division now, honestly, and I'm glad it is because it was getting awkward. Especially awkward in our league where I then have to at the end of the year go, okay, well, here's my Venmo because this is what we do, right? You know, it was getting awkward. So I hope somebody wins. I hope probably Crispy wins more than Ed because Crispy has more like
more heart, more
heart, I'd say. I don't know.
God damn, throwing
like
shade
I don't
at
think
Ed.
I've ever seen Ed crash out about
More
Fantasy
spirit?
Critic. You know? It's
Ed's
I mean,
got a
has the
good.
man ever typed in all caps? Really? Really?
Ed's got a
Ed?
really good head on his shoulders. I can't say the same thing about Crispy.
Yeah.
All right. Next league, last league.
One more. Also, I'm pretty sure Ed drives like an Aston Martin or something.
Yeah, he doesn't need it like I do.
Crispy's got to pay me back for my Switch too.
That laugh from Crispy was like, that sounded very much like, oh, I forgot about that. I don't want to give you money now.
Yeah. You're supposed to homie forget about that one, you know, the classic homie forget. Is that what? We have another 6-player division here, our last division. We have Avoisador, Avosador. I mean, these lurker names come out of nowhere. If I've never said them out loud while streaming, it's just who the fuck knows. We got Jester Corky, Prince of the Universe, Brad Skate for Life, which is also a former winner, one of our winners last year. Dano, Laffy Boy Dano, and Zerby.
I like Zerby's name for his publisher, Counterpick Collector.
Counterpick Collector, apparently.
I will say, after a brief scan of all the divisions, not a single person has a score lower than Chris Davis, who is in the negatives.
Damn,
thanks for that, Brad.
Well, I'm just saying, this is just factual. These are just facts. I'm just giving facts out.
These are emotionless
We're
facts.
in November, and you're the only one that has a negative points. You're the only one that has negative points, which is crazy. But
I don't know. This list looks a lot like mine. He's only 6 points ahead of me.
Still positive points, though.
He's got 4 points, and he's still beating you by 6 points. That's amazing.
Zerby, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry, but I'm actually going to beat you because you only have one game.
Oh man.
We applaud Zerby's ambitions. Okay.
We appreciate you, Zerby.
Let's start from the top. I remember calling this one out early. Avo, Rusty Rabbit on draft night. I was like, dog, what the hell is that? If I've never heard of the game, we're in trouble. And sure enough, it's 69. I don't know. I guess that's nice.
I guess that's nice.
Everything else is pretty strong. Everything else pretty strong. Counterpicks were strong.
Okay.
He got blueprints. That's good.
Blueprints. I mean, like,
Tony Hawk.
Smart pickups beyond that one, honestly.
Death Stranding 2.
Death Stranding 2 and Monster Hunter
Counters
Wilds.
were decent. I mean, he's in good shape. It's just, I mean, he's projected first and actual first right now. So,
but his list is done. Like he's not gonna be pulling any new points or anything like that. So,
yeah, true. Let's look at the rest. Let's look at this. Dano, 65 points. What happened there? Oh, all counters. Counter Shinobi, counter Borderlands, counter Assassin's Creed.
No, Dano.
So it's funny because you look at the Assassin's Creed and Borderlands counters, and those are definitely like you counter those because the masses have their pitchforks out for Ubisoft and Gearbox, right? I get it. And honestly, I think both of those kind of probably showed up better than we expected. Because I think a lot of people in January were looking at those and like, these could be 70s. You know, these could be in the 70s for sure.
Shinobi's kind of wild though.
Shinobi's kind of wild because that game always looked fire. I don't know what happened with there, but maybe he counterpicked that shit in like February or something. Demon School's still coming though, and Demon School still looks really good. And everything else is strong here. Had to hold Crimson Desert, which is ambitious. You know, that game looks ambitious. I don't know. Crimson Desert, even next year, it got delayed, right? But like even next year, and every time I see that game, it looks so fucking cool. Like I can't believe they're doing this. I still don't trust it. I still don't trust it.
But that's how I felt about Black
That's a
Myth Wukong.
Korean MMO dev.
That's how I felt about Black Myth Wukong. It's how I felt about Atomic Heart. Some of those games
but
can really
Atomic
surprise
Heart
you.
did not score well.
I'm just saying, like, you're Black Myth
I know,
Wukong did pretty well.
We are in the era of, like the fucking Liza P dev is also a Korean MMO dev. I get it. But like, Crimson Desert looks like it's being held together like it's doing too much even now. I don't know. But
Well, it's also been developed for like 7 years.
Skate for Life. Holy shit. Okay. So he has to hold Mina. Whoa. So this is a previous year's winner. Had to hold Mina, had to hold 3D Mario. Immaculate counter picks.
Damn, look at that.
And
He
look
called
at the
Perfect
games
Dark.
that still has an empty spot. Lumines and Marvel Cosmic Invasion still yet to score. Even with the L's that he has, if that last pick is really good, dude, he's still in it. He's still in it because Lumines and Marvel Cosmic, I think those are going to be good points earners. And Skate definitely knows how to pick a good game. So
Winged in chat says, Nick, don't worry, the CCP will send you that check.
Shout out to Absalom. It hurts my heart. So I'm playing Ball Pit right now. I played Absalom. I've played shit ton of it. I got the true ending. It's absolutely one of the best games I played this year. Ball Pit is slop. And to see Ball Pit score the same as Absalom hurts my heart. Like it got a Devolver bump. It got the dopamine Vampire Survivors bump, but Ball Pit is slop compared to Absalom, and critics should be embarrassed. It is fun. But like, come on, man. Come on.
Have some
You guys,
shame.
you guys got journalism degrees. A lot of y'all, stop it.
Have some integrity, goddammit.
Yeah, there needs to lower that ceiling a little bit on those games.
Most
Come
of
on,
them
now.
have communications.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry, I just read somebody's team name out, made me laugh.
It's not the peak of Vampire Survivor slap. That's not even, that part's not even true. It's not. We'll talk about Ball Pit next week. It's growing on me, but it is like,
as he continues to talk about
there
Ball
is
Pit
cooler
now.
Survivor slop out there. That fucking Deep Rock Galactic Survivor game is cooler than fucking Ball Pit. Like there's cool shits happening in the Survivors.
Ball Pit isn't like a ball. What's that? Ballionaire? Ball.
No, it's not a Balatro. Like it is a Vampire Survivors like.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on the. I bought it. It's on our Steam, or somebody bought it.
Oh, I
It's on our Steam library. I think it was me or Carlos. I don't remember. It's slop though. Let's see. Zerby started off
Got
strong.
Metroid.
Still has Metroid to score. So it's.
I'm
Countered
surprised he
Countered
picked
Tony Hawk.
Countered Silk Song because he obviously thought that wasn't coming out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, that's the only reason
everybody that
anybody
countered Silk Song thought that, right?
Ooh, but then
again,
picked up FBC, Firebreak, and Tron Catalyst. These are heart picks that betrayed him. These are heart picks.
Yeah, Perfect
I'm
Dark
also a little surprised that
got
he picked
canceled,
up
right?
Perfect Dark, but like Perfect Dark was never going to come out this year, even if it wasn't canceled, right? Like that was never that close on the horizon. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Counterpicking Tony Hawk is wild though. Because again, that one always seemed at the very least really safe. Let's see. And let's look at Prince of the Universe, who is still in it because of Dispatch. Wow, yeah.
Prince of the Universe live in chat.
So Dispatch could be 85 plus. And it definitely has the hearts and minds right now. Like that game is performing extremely well if you look at Steam numbers.
Dispatch would have to pull an 88 or more, I think, to put him above 122, which is the top score right now.
Strong roster to a T. I would have advised against, but you know, I know people love Keita Takahashi, and it looked cute, but you know,
What did it end up doing? Wow, just
70.
flat 70. Okay.
It says it on the rosters.
Yeah,
The scores
I'm
are
like,
on the roster.
I'm curious about the breakdown of the scores. Is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has no sauce. He lost the sauce.
Picked up Midnight Walk, which, you know, I picked up. We haven't seen this elsewhere. I picked this up in my Super League because, you know, our rosters are enormous. But that's still a game that I kind of want to try this year. It looks really cool. It's like that Tim Burton-y looking game, but it has VR support. By the devs of the what was the dice RPG game you played it, Nick?
Oh,
Not
oh my god.
Nice.
No,
Oh
it's
my
like an action adventure
God.
game, but you throw a big
Yeah.
dice.
Dice.
No.
Yeah. No.
No.
The one with like the Tim Burton-y looking one.
The Tim
Dice
Burton
and
one. Yeah.
Fold?
No.
my
Is this like an
God.
older game from like 8
No,
or 10
it came
years?
out a couple. They
2
made a
years
sequel.
ago.
Okay. All right.
Oh my
Lost
god.
in Random. Lost in Random.
Thank you. I never would have gotten there.
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody else
So
got it.
that developer went on to make the Midnight Walk, and
Which is the spiritual successor to Lost in Random, right?
well, Lost in Random got a Hades like that came out this year that actually is supposed to be like pretty banger. Like also 80 plus, I believe, on Open Critic.
Damn.
But that was a different dev. This is what that dev did, and you know, I haven't talked to anyone who's played it, but the scores are pretty good, and I still think it looks cool. Honestly, I think Dune Awakening was a good counter pick, Prince, at the time, of course, just because again that type of game doesn't usually perform well, and honestly, Doom IP based, well, I mean, that did better than it had any right to do, honestly. Ender Magnolia, though, I wouldn't have counterpicked that. That seemed like that dev was making the same game again, and the first one scored extremely well, so that was risky. And then we have Jester Corky, also in great shape.
Incredible team name. Derek Zoolander Center for Kids Who Can't Game Good.
That's all right.
Chef's kiss. I love
Had
it.
to hold the mouse PI delay, which sucks. Probably killed him because let's see. So who's winning here?
His full list is out, so he's not going to pull any more points.
So actually, if you look at it, this division is done minus Prince and Dispatch. So Prince has to hit. Prince is at 106. He has to beat 122 with Dispatch. He
needs like 18 points or 17 or 18 points, right?
And remember, there's going to be fluctuations, right? There's always fluctuations, especially if your game's like 90 plus. Even like if your game's 90 plus, that's like any fluctuation is double point fluctuation. So, and it sucks that mouse PI didn't come out because I do think mouse PI looks really cool.
That looks so cool. I'm ready for that.
But yeah, I guess it comes down to just how much Dispatch, how well Dispatch does to decide if Prince is going to be able to catch Avo. But again, another squeaker. Like I like how all the divisions this year, minus that first one with CID, I think. I don't think anybody was going to catch him or MD.
Yeah. But most of these are squeakers.
Which is exciting, right? You know, no one likes a blowout. People like close games, right? So that's fun.
It keeps shit interesting all year long. And big shout out to everybody in the community who's playing this year. It's been a lot of fun. It's been fun.
So a couple of things for like, you know, going into next year, and you know, we'll talk about all this at the end of the year. But you know, I hinted at it that maybe I try to like think of something, a way we can like do a little like movement between the divisions based on performance. But there's some other things. One is I definitely want to do a low points league. Like a low points league that
we talked about maybe doing that this year.
Like some of y'all can join. Like maybe we wouldn't do one, but maybe if anybody here in the staff wants to do it with community members, we can all join the same low points league where
You mean like the reverse league where you're trying to pick bad games?
Yes. which is fun, right?
So they have to score, but they have to score badly.
You would have been in first place, in other words.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This would have been a great
How
league
dare?
to pick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And the other thing is, I was talking with Elite over on the Fantasy Critic Discord because I've become like a rabid Critics Royale player, which is fun. But there's only one Critics Royale. You sign up on the main site, and everybody plays the same game, right? Because no one can affect anybody else. You're just trying to get the highest points you can in a quarter with a certain amount of money. And you can pick up anything. You just got to pick the best games, right? You know, we always talk about, well, my roster would be amazing if I didn't have to draft. If I could just have the games I wanted, you know, my roster would be amazing, but I can't because other people are taking my games and stuff, right? And we have to bid on them and auction them. Critics Royale is not that. It's like, be smart with your money, find some small games that are going to score really well, like Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo, right? You know, you've heard me talk about Derek, who's won 4 quarters in a row now, but he is struggling this quarter. He's struggling. Now, never underestimate Derek, but he's not like on top this quarter by any means. Anyways, so if you're interested in Royale, everybody has to sign up for that one, but you're kind of in the big, huge list. But Elite's talking about doing groups. So you still join Royale, but you can filter it by like groups that you make. So we could have like our own page that has all of the 4Player like community and staff in one. So it's still Critics Royale. So it's something that you can sign up for every quarter. Like, you know, and it's a fun thing to do, especially if like maybe your main roster or your main division, like you've really fucked up. At least you can still have this quarterly thing that you can play in, and we can have it maybe broken down by just the players in our community who are playing. And, you know, they'll still be ranked based on that. So we can kind of compete against each other that way. I hope he gets that up and running before, you know, the first of the year, because that's pretty cool if he does.
That would be cool.
So I'm excited. In general, I kind of want to have more things available that are like, you know, maybe less commitment or like more commitment if you want to like play in more leagues and stuff.
So we'll have those conversations and kind of keep everybody in the loop. We still got 2 months left in the year, so we got a little bit of time to figure that stuff out. But again, shout out to everybody in the community who's playing along. And, you know, if you're listening to this and thinking this could be fun and you might want to participate next year, we'll have something sorted out. We'll have opportunities for community members to sign up and maybe even have more options as to kind of what aspect of the game you want to play, like Brad mentioned. So just stay tuned for that. So guys, that's where
I got one final thing. One final thought. Kind of like a sign off, if you will, for
sure.
Well, not really a sign off, but so like a final thought. Maybe and I told you so. Remember, I did the trailer talk where I was like, look, y'all have too many empty spots. I've curated a trailer talk.
Yes.
These are all games that I'm not trying to fool anyone. These are games that I think look promising, and nobody's picked up, and they're still coming out, and they have dates. I just want to quickly go over.
Wait, no, don't do that.
No.
Don't.
No. I'm talking about the games that have since come out, not still yet to come out. On that list was.
I don't need you to rub our noses.
No. Well, not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to say that like I wasn't doing it in bad faith. Arc Raiders was on that list.
Nobody accused you of doing it in bad faith.
Yeah. Well, you know.
I did.
Okay, Crispy did.
And I still think it's in bad.
Arc Raiders was on that list.
He tricked me into taking Arc Raiders.
No, yeah, exactly. No, people did pick up games, and it is paying off for some people. Arc Raiders was on the list. Absalom was on the list. Like, Ball Pit was on the list. All these games scored over 85. I put a trailer in for Europa Universalis 5, knowing that no one wanted to watch that trailer. But
wait, didn't that one overperform?
It's an 87. I'm telling you. I was like, look, EU4 is a loved video game, and the new one's coming out. Might want to save this one. So I'm just saying, and there might have been some others, but
Did anyone
I
pick
should
that
shut
up
up.
in our league?
No one picked it up.
Damn.
But I'm saying it was there. I was trying to tell y'all is what it is. But I'm glad that some people did pick up some of those games. So yeah. Anyways, I'll shut up.
All
now.
right. Thanks, Fantasy Critic Santa, for your game recommendations.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out. We'll be back next week with a regular episode where we talk about the actual video games that we're playing.
And Jurassic World Evolution 3, which is at 83.
God damn it. We got Ball Pit. What was the other game you were going to talk? Oh, you had two games. Oh,
Double
Keeper.
Finds Keeper.
I keep forgetting Keeper, which is ironic.
You and everyone
Everybody.
else.
Yeah. Among other things, maybe someone here will play Arc Raiders before next week. We'll see what happens. But again, just a reminder, if you're listening at home, we do now record these episodes on Thursday nights. We switched from Tuesday, so Thursday night's the new recording time. The way it's working right now, and I think it worked pretty well last week, except there was a little bit of a hiccup with the post production and stuff, is that I try and get everything edited on Friday or Saturday after we record, and the public version or the public audio will hit on Monday mornings at 8 a.m. If you happen to be a Patreon supporter or a Twitch subscriber, I'll send out links for those episodes early as soon as I'm done editing them, which could be as early as Saturday. On some occasions, it'll be Sunday, but I'm going to try for Saturday. But anyways,
the delay
this
past week was because we had to create some new assets.
Yes, that is one way of putting it. But anyways, that's the skinny. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks to everybody who's been participating in Fantasy Critic this year, and we look forward to what's to come for the last 2 months of 2025. Until next week, be good to each other. Wait, what?
Next week. Also, Power 2 wasn't that trailer talk, and it's at 83.
Until next week.
How many more I told you so's can Brad fit in before I sign off? Anyways, until next week, be good to each other, play video games, and good night.
Yeah, thanks for the tip on Arc Raiders, Brad.
Fuck you.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I was suggesting like an 81, not a 93. Go fuck yourself.
854?
Okay, why can I suddenly lost audio. I can't hear anybody.
What
the fuck? Like, how did that happen right after we finished recording?
That's perfect timing.
Turn my headphones up.
I'm trying to think if anything in there was actually an L. Well, so there was I wanted to show the trailer for Let It Die 2, but I did couch that one saying, don't actually pick this up. I just wanted to show the trailer, which is still available.
When is that coming out?
December, but don't draft that.
But it doesn't have a hard date.
It does. Oh, okay. But don't draft that. don't. Play it. Don't draft.
Look, I'm just waiting for Nick to stop.
Also, actually, there's still a few. If you want to go back and look at that trailer talk, there are still a few games on there that I remember. The one game that didn't have a date that I still put in there was Marvel Cosmic Invasion because I believed it would get a date, and it did get a date. But there's a couple others.
I leave and come back. And he's still doing. I told you so.
They're not. I told you.
He never
so.
stopped.
There's look. These are real games that you can pick up still. Some of them are still available.
Chris Davis.
Part of it was me frustrated that my roster's been full since March, and I haven't been able to pick up a game.
Then maybe slow your roll.
That's why I started playing Royale.
Pace yourself.
Hi. What?
Chris Davis. Check your Venmo.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Look at that.
Hang on, I haven't logged into my Venmo in months. Hang on.
I want to see his eyes light up.
It's gonna be like $33.
$69, you fucking loser!
Oh, cool. Thanks, sir.
Look at that.
Are we square?
We are more than square. I think we're good.
Pleasure doing business.
Wait, more than square? Give me some of that back.
All right,
Okay.
gentlemen.
All right. Bye.
It was fun.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys next
Congratulations. Okay. Oh, he's gone. Just like that. He's gone. Congratulations, Crispy. Don't spend it all in one place. Spread it out a little bit. But enjoy. And remember to buy your games on Steam. Woo!
All right. See you later.